Welcome back to Teapot Talk with Julia. It's Father's Day week, so I'm doing a Teapot Talk about my dad, Richard Stormont. He was born in 1928 and he died in 2011. And he and my Uncle Jimmy are in this picture here. That's my dad and that's my Uncle Jimmy. He used to call me Julio. And they owned a store called Foodville in the late 40s and early 50s. And it's actually the store where my parents met. And so today I have some of the dishes that came, the gray dishes here actually came from Foodville. They were the promotional items that that they would sell with the groceries. If you bought something, you get a plate. And so this was actually part of my parents' plate, their dinnerware that their everyday dishes that they used after they got married in 1955. And the teapot I found about 15 years ago in Bakersfield, so I like to think that it came from Bakersfield. I'm pretty sure that they had this pattern with the magnolia on it, so it's like I like to think that it came from Foodville, and I snatched it up when I got it. And it's all Homer Laughlin. And these are, my sister sent me these last year, I think, or a couple years ago. And then the teacups I scored a few months ago. I went into Goodwill and I didn't buy anything else. And then I saw these two cups and saucers on the shelf, and you never see this color with the rose and the pink. And so I was just very happy, and I took a picture and sent it to my sister, said, look what I found. And this is my dad in 2000, I think, and he was a produce man, so he's in front of the orange tree at home on this picture. And then I've got my produce tablecloth, and let me see. For the tea today, my dad was like, I'm my father's daughter, and I love chocolate, and he loved his chocolate. And when I would go to the store with him, and he'd always get something, some kind of treat, and then he'd put it in the middle of the front seat, and we'd both eat, cookies or whatever it was on the way home. So that was always just a fond memory of my dad, and I've got lots of them. I used to sit in the back. He worked at a store called Disco when I was little, and he would he was putting cherries into the little bags in the back, and I would sit on the table. I was probably about 4, and I'd help him put the cherries in. Of course, I'd eat one, put one in the bag, and just like really neat things like that, just like my daddy. And so I've got chocolate layer cake tea today in honor of my dad, and this is a rooibos tisane. It's got chocolate, and it's got a chocolate rooibos and cacao, and it also has some rose petals. And I was putting the tea into the little bowl, and it really does smell like a chocolate cake mix, and it does taste like cake. And it's a nice blend. It's good hot or cold, and I'm having it hot today. And you can put milk and sugar in it, and I do like to drink this one straight up too. And I think that my dad would approve of this one and ask for more. He was a coffee drinker, and he would put a napkin. He'd usually end up spilling. They always used cups and saucers, and he would put the napkin in the saucer so that the coffee would spill on it. So I hope that whatever you're doing for Father's Day, that you have a good day, and that your summer's almost here, and I hope that your vacations are off to a good start, and that if you're celebrating with your dad or remembering your dad, or you are a dad, I hope you have a very happy Father's Day, and we will see you at the tea house.